your business relies on ISO 40001 standard certification, you need to pay close attention. The standard is officially changing from the 2015 version to the brand new ISO 14001 2026 update. Welcome back to the MaxiCert channel. Today we are breaking down everything you need to know about the ISO 14001 2026 transition. This is not just a minor paperwork update. The new standard brings a massive shift towards climate action, supply chain oversight, and the complete life cycle perspective. Let's dive into the timeline, the major clause changes, and exactly what your business needs to do to stay certified and maintain compliance. First, let's look at the clock. The final draft of International Standards or FDIS was released on January 5, 2026. The new standard has planned to be fully published in April 2026. From that publication date, businesses have a confirmed transition deadline of exactly 3 years to upgrade their environmental management system. But why is this update happening now? Because the 2026 revision is designed to better reflect global environmental priorities. It strengthens climate action and resilience and expand the scope of your EMS to support the focus far behind your immediate facilities and operations. Let's get into the heavy hitters, starting with Clause 4, Context of the Organization. The new update explicitly includes environmental conditions like climate changes, pollution, biodiversity, and ecosystem health. You also have an expanded focus on stakeholders' requirements because your stakeholders may have strict sustainability requirements of their own. Then we move on to Clause 5, Leadership. Just like ISO 9001, top management can no longer hide behind a desk. There is a brand new emphasis on ethical leadership, full accountability, and fostering a culture of sustainable development. Top management is now required to support all organization roles, not just a management, extending their personal involvement. There are also new suggestions, commitments, including sustainable resources usage and climate changes mitigation. Here is where the standard gets reality. In Clause 6, the standard emphasizes the environmental impact across the entire value chain, from design and procurement all the way to disposal. Emergency situation must now be included in your environmental aspect, separated from just abnormal operations. But the biggest update is here, a complete new clause. Clause 6.3 for change management. You must now establish a planned, structured approach to manage environmental changes. This addresses operational adjustments, technological or process shift, and business disruptions due to supply chain issues, natural disasters, or even political unrest. This carries right over into Clause 8, Operations. You will no longer see the term outsourced processes. It has been replaced by externally provided processes, products, and services to heavily reflect supply chain sustainability. Finally, how you evaluate your system is tightening up. For Clause 9.2, Internal Auditing, it is now expected that every single internal audit has a defined objective. You will also need to make more detailed documentation available, such as evidence of audit results. For Clause 9.3, Management Reviews, the requirements has been restructured into inputs and results to improve the traceability. Information requirements are now definitive. The loose phases consideration of has been dropped. You shall include the required information. Alright, now that you know what is changing, let's talk about execution. What exactly does your company need to start doing right now to adapt to these transitions? Here is your 5-step action plan. Step 1. update your context and stakeholders registers. You need to formally expand your clause 4 documentation to include specific environmental conditions like climate changes risk, biodiversity, and local ecosystem health. And don't forget to ask your key stakeholders if they have new sustainable mandates or which you need to add as compliance obligations. Step 2. Rewrite your environmental policies. Your leadership team must update the company policy to explicitly commit to sustainable resources usage, climate change mitigation, and protecting biodiversity, moving past from just the basic pollution prevention. Step 3. Map your value chain life cycle. Take a hard look at your process from design and procurement all the way to end of the life disposal. You must identify risks and opportunities across their entire chain, not just within your factory or office walls. Step 4. Build a change management procedure. If you don't have one already, create a structured workflow for clause 6.3. This ensures any future operation shift, supply chain disruptions, or tech upgrade is analyzed for its environmental impact before it happens. Step 5. Train your auditors, engage leadership. Your internal auditors need to be trained on setting explicit objectives for every audit under the new rules. Get your executive team personally involved early, because the auditors will be looking for visible ethical leadership commitments. Start with these 5 steps. Your organization will be perfectly positioned for a stress-free transitions. To summarize, ISO 14001:2026 is pushing business to stop looking only at their own factories and start looking at their entire value chain and climate impact. So, how do you prepare? You need to review your EMS context to include climate considerations, align your policies with sustainable goals, and engage your leadership early. Transitioning doesn't have to be a headache. At MaxiCert, our consultants are ready to help you navigate these changes smoothly, ensuring you maintain your certification and boost your global credentials. Hit the subscribe button, click the link in description for free transition consulting, and let's turn your compliance into competitive advantages. See you in the next video.